And here we are in Game 5. Jelly had to step out after that one. He's having stomach issues. And, yeah, so now we have Percival in, another new player for Team Tyrannical EVs. But, the big threat, the one that everyone has been scared of / complaining about, Security L, is on the team, for Team Mysterious Muse. And immediately we have Dodrio banned. We cannot allow that to be picked by Security. Meanwhile, we have Gudra Comfe band, very interesting. And we also have, you know, the Dodrio band, as you can see, and, you know, Tyranitar. Tyranitar is... I guess Tyranitar is just that good right now. Anyway, Red Luck Fox going to lock in the Umbreon. Gonna go crazy with the Umbreon. Now what can we expect? Well, Zera's gonna pick Espeon here, and Redwell is going with the... Decky Dewey. Interesting. Ant Killer gonna have access to Mamoswine. He's gonna pick his character that he plays the most. And Ray going with Glaceon. Glaceon apparently was raised main for the longest time. So I'm not sure how we can really expect this to go. Hoopa coming out from Ubel again. Hoopa being allowed the entire time up to this point. And Sceptile going with the Charizard is very, very interesting stuff. Security... wait, is that Cairo Eldegoss? Is that Cairo Eldegoss? Is that fucking Cairo support? And Security goes with Scizor here. Okay, and now, Percival's going to be on the Trevenant. Trevenant. The tree. Okay, so are we gonna have any switching happening? I'm not sure. I don't think there will be. I don't think there will be any switching. But I gotta say, I didn't expect Cairo on Eldegoss. I guess, hey, you know what? It's Security's turn to carry. Get in. Let me get in the backpack. I want to ride in the backpack. Yeah, that's something my community has been very accustomed to, is being in the backpack lately. Anyway, Ray gonna be blasting from a distance with this Glaceon, I am sure. And Charizard. I mean, Charizard, chat. Charizard? Chat! Charizard! What does Charizard even do? I mean, I haven't seen Charizard perform like crazy in this game in forever. What can we expect from this Charizard? Well, not sure. I am very curious. I'm gonna be watching this Charizard closely, just to see what we can, you know, expect from the very niche pick that you just never see, Charizard. As we are getting ready to go into our next game, the game number 5. And here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right, so let's go observe this Charizard. Charizard is, you know, in the forest, breathing fire on Xatu, as Charizard does. You know, Charizard generally breathes fire on Pokemon. Okay, so we're gonna use Fire Spin, you know, get some Demoglios off on this, you know, on this Selgor. We're gonna do our jungle rotation. We're gonna get Buff, Baltoy, it looks like. Which is fair enough. I don't really disagree with the order. I don't think the order matters that much anyway. I mean, Scyther's already cleared the jungle on the opposing side, and that's a Scyther staying as Scyther, I believe. So now here comes the jungle rotation. Scyther up top, already going in, attacking Percival. Percival's gonna back away. Redwo gonna do what, you know, do what they can, trying to just not get killed. But you gotta be very careful. That's a whole Scyther in that bush, and Scyther can do some big damage. Alright, big blast of fire from Security there. Not Security, I'm sorry, onto Security from Sceptile, but that's not going to be enough damage, and you're going to nearly die as a result. You got to run away. And it looks like the experience trade there went pretty well for the orange team, all things considered. Scyther is going to go back to base now, and this blue team is now going to take this Baltoy. You know, they got to get that experience that they can get. Ant Killer is a knockout on a wild Pokemon away from evolving here. And what do we have going on down bot? I mean, we have Zera on the Espeon, which is not really something you see that frequently. Usually you see Zera on, like, defender roles. But, you know, we've been seeing some versatility out of Zera today. And yeah, I mean, this Glaceon-Umbreon combo, it seems pretty threatening, and we are all in the center fighting for this. Oh my gosh, here it is, the first team fight. You know, this is what you're supposed to do for Rayquaza. Look at that, team fight. Big team fight. Alright, and the fire attacks nearly pick up a KO there, but somehow no one fainted in that exchange, which is crazy to think about. How did no one faint when everyone was fighting as a team? Well, I guess that's just really good positioning on the part of both teams there. And now we're going to just look. We're going to peek. We're going to see who we can bait out. We have Curse coming out from the Trevenant. And now we are going to have Mean Look on the Hoopa and also Icicle Spears doing major damage. Icicle Spears doing some big damage once again. Red Luck Fox got to back away. You know, this Scyther is still doing pretty good on health. Cairo keeping everyone alive with the powerful healing abilities of Eldegoss. But we're going to just portal everyone back in. And now we're going to get that big healing off for everybody. And that first objective is spawned. And, I mean, one of these teams has, you know, 5 people down here. The other team has 3, but one is on the way. Now, looking at the experience, team-wise, it's pretty even. Scyther level 9, though, pretty big threat. You gotta be cautious of that one. Scyther going in with the Unite. Did everyone just die? Did that just kill everybody? Yo, what? Is Scyther really that strong? Anyway, here comes Charizard, but Charizard's gonna go in, and that's just not gonna go well. And that's a pentakill for security. And this Scyther... Dang. That's all I've got to say about that. Dang. And, yeah, that's a Registeel. I mean, to be expected, you know, when the opposing team is just dead, you know, we just go take the objective. And, hey, I mean, in response, here's Alecki. You know, here goes Alecki. Alecki's gonna go touch your goal. He's gonna touch you. You're gonna get touched. He's gonna touch you as the Trevenant pushes Antkiller away from the Alecki, but Antkiller he's like, no, I'm gonna fight the Alecki. Let me fight the Alecki. And he's just going for it. And that's a big Unite coming out from the Umbreon, but Charizard's gonna kidnap the Umbreon, and now he's gonna start breathing fire on everybody, but he's gonna get blasted, absolutely lasered by those Icicle Spears, and he ends up fainting to Glaceon there. That's another Unite coming out from Scyther. This time Zera survives, but he's gonna get cleaned up by these powerful Scythe slaps. And that's going to be another big opening created by Security. And Security's just going for this 50. And never gets it off. They are doing a great job of preventing Security from getting that 50. That is for sure. And I mean, yeah, I don't know. This Regieleki's compensation's just not quite enough. That's not what you want to see. I'm sorry, I'm sleepy today. What I mean, what's our plan now? How are we gonna deal with all of this? I mean, to be honest, like, I feel like we just gotta farm. I feel like Orange teams just gotta get whatever experience they can get, you know? They gotta get whatever experience they can. Don't extend for any goals that you don't need. Antkiller's scoring a 40, but, like, you know, why even try to contest that? There's no reason to. This Umbreon's overextended. We need to take it out now, and we are going to do so. Alright. Now what? I mean, this Scyther's level 13. They're going to pick up a KO on the Scyther. That's absolutely huge for them. Charizard breathing fire on the Glaceon. That's a super effective attack, and it forces the Glaceon back into the goal. Big Tree Unite onto the goal as well. And there's only a Mamoswine here preventing us from fighting this Regice. Alright, but the opposing team is coming in. They're coming in hot. They're coming in hot. And we need to prevent them from touching the Regice. Did they stop the Registeel? Yes, they did. The Orange team does, in fact, get the secure on the Regice. That's team-wide experience for the Orange team. And now if you look at the levels, there's 3 level 12s as opposed to the opposing team, which has 3 level 10s. That's crazy. And we just need to not get wrecked by this Scyther. This Scyther being at the level that it is currently at is pretty huge. And it looks like we have a hyperspace hole, you know, portal, everyone in. We're unbinding the Hoopa a minute before this Rayquaza objective because we want to get everyone on this Alecki. They are going to successfully kill it, and they're walking the Alecki to the goal. I mean, they're not really walking it to the goal, but you know, we are there trying to contest. You know, we're trying to get whatever experience we can get. We're farming up. The opposing team is distracted. They have a Reggie that they have to deal with, and yeah, that's all we have to be aware of. But we have an overextension coming out from Ubel. We're going to end up getting completely laser beamed by the Icicle Spears from the Glaceon, and Glaceon is, in fact, that laser. Alright, but we have big healing coming out from this Eldegoss here, keeping everyone alive, nice and healthy. And it looks like we already have a bit of a fight going on here, as Trevenant ends up fainting to the Mamoswine. And, well, I mean, we're down to 17 seconds. There's not much farm left to be had, and, I mean, we're down by 217 points. So, I mean, it's pretty clear what we have to do, right? We gotta win this Ray fight. This Scyther is level 15. It's got 2 levels on everyone except for the Charizard, which is now 14. However, the rest of the orange team, on average, is a higher level than this red team. Only the Scyther is really scary. So how are they gonna deal with it? Well, I mean, there's a couple ways they can deal with it. They could ignore it, they could just go for it, but Ubel does not have the ability to portal everyone back. Ubel's gonna make a portal there. I don't know if that's able to save anybody, as everyone's just sort of getting picked apart. The Scyther is here. Trevenant's gonna try and separate people. Scyther successfully is still on top of this Decky Dewey, and Glaceon picks up a double kill as well. Entire orange team has fainted, and, yeah, that's really not what you needed to see if your team Tyrannical Eevee's there. I mean, we could try and defend, but defending does not make up for the fact that we are already down 200 points. Alright, so we got portals. You know, we're gonna portal people, but yeah. What a goal. And, yeah, this is just too much to come back from at this point. And Team Mysterious Muse probably gonna get this W. I can't, like, even if the whole team scored hundreds here, it's still not enough to come back. It's just the power of that early snowball. That Scyther did so much early on, you know, picking up all of those KOs, and even in the late game, you know, it basically killed the entire team with its damage. So it really just comes down to, like, how will they adapt to this Scyther? What can they do about this Scyther? Because, you know, They banned the Dodrio, right? And then Scyther just comes out instead. There's just too many things that they need to ban. So, like, what will they ban instead? And Hoopa picks up the KO on Scyther. Hey, that gives us some hope. I mean, we did get the team kill in the end. That is a ace. That is an ace.
3, 2,
but it's just too little too late.
time's up.
As Team Mysterious Muse gonna come away with the win on that one in pretty solid fashion.